Another brand new update for Shiba Inu. If you guys want to be kept up to date, you know what to do. Smash that like button, press that beautiful like. But this time, it's 9 Shiba Inu holders, get ready, and we're going to be talking also about Alex Becker, everything that's going in and beyond with crypto updates. And Moneymaker Avi actually shared something pretty fantastic on his channel lately. So I know a lot of people have been seeing a massive downtrend for SHIB, but Bitcoin can actually hit 100K. Now, of course, these are predictions. Robert Kiyosaki giving these predictions, you know, he was right on some of these things, but he was also very much wrong. And I think this is where the huge problem came in. Like, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's going to improve. Everything's going to be solved and I'm going to be simply rich. And sadly, it's not like that, because not everybody in crypto is going to, you know, be a millionaire. This is not how the markets work. Just like every single hard worker in the world is not going to be rich. There's also people who might never have the potential to retire early. I know people who worked until they were like 70 and they're still working, still selling fruit. It's just a hard world out there. But if you discover crypto, this is good for you because you are thinking about the long term. Here on this channel, we are mostly thinking long-term gains. We're thinking everything about crypto related. So if that's something you're interested in, smash that like button.
If you ever read the book, I recommend the book, Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He is a big Bitcoin enthusiast, and he's a very anti-US dollar, right? He says buy Bitcoin, gold, and silver. And he says Bitcoin could hit 120,000. I think, that the new all-time high would be 120,000. It could do that on the way.
I think this could happen, but again, last year we were saying 100K for the bull run. There's obviously whales going to be taking, you know, massive profits. So never forget that whales are always taking profits. So that's something to consider in that aspect. But there is also massive opportunities in this space. There's also crypto whales that will probably stay in for the long term. And that's where I really find it exciting, in a sense, where crypto could be growing in a way.
Up, but I still think that we're going to see at least 6x movement, like we've seen in the past. We've seen more, we've seen less, but we've seen from the low at least a 6x movement. So if we from the low, not a 6x, but
so 6x would be awesome. Like, we are seeing 65,000 for Bitcoin. So 65,000 is pretty good. If we look at the markets here, Bitcoin divided by half, like 30% of its growth was 21,000. I think the bottom was already in. I don't even know if we're ever going to be seeing prices like we're seeing right now in this crypto space, simply because there's no actual reason to see prices like that. The market is just so bullish right now. There is no reason to see such drops, in a sense, and I think this is where a lot of people are really excited for that factor, and that's where I also think crypto is going to be growing in the next few days. There is going to be tons of opportunities for anyone new to crypto, because they might end up fighting the new low of being like 40,000. So he also talked about Alex Becker here, and I watched a lot of Alex Becker and wanted to give my own opinion on this. So Shiba Inu holders, be careful.
Bad, right? And now there's opportunities and great projects to 30x, 40x, and things like that. He says here, 7 crypto coins that will 20x early 2024, last chance. It's always the last chance. Make 100x, so with tiny crypto.
Yeah, I mean, probably this bull run, there's definitely going to be a bear market, and I'm suspecting there's going to be a bear market in somewhere in 2024, so mini bear market, and there's also going to be basically a bull run in 2025, or another big bear market like we saw before. And I do think right now we saw the longest bear market in history. I do think there's going to be a possibility that we're going to be seeing one of the biggest crypto drops in crypto history. And that's what I'm kind of worried about, in a sense. If we see another one of these big price drops like we never saw before, how many of these crypto companies can survive? FTX certainly didn't. So which companies can actually survive this in a long-term sense? Because Alex Becker is saying, yeah, everybody knows the bull run is starting. Everybody knows it's going to be here. But how many people will stay around and find out, and how many people will quit early?
the $1 million, right? Instead, you could have allocated that $4 million, that $1 million on 5 or 6 top tier crypto projects and take in, let's say, $100,000 or $50,000 and go to gamble on the microcaps, right? Or take profits. You took profits. Now, it doesn't mean that crypto portfolio won't go down, because we've seen in the 4-year cycles there has a tendency to fall off. So you have to decide. Again, he also did this. I'm talking about the day after, right? After the bull market. We're not even there yet. And we're already talking about the bull market. But I think that once the bull market comes, people are going to be like, la, 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 right? They're not going to hear.
Exactly. So I think there's also going to be a lot of people losing money in the boom run because they will end up buying at the top. So I think this is the big problem. So many people don't know when to buy the top. This is the problematic factor. They end up losing everything in that sense. They end up making huge losses. But again, crypto right now, definitely tons of potential. And that's what I think a lot of people are seriously excited about. So there is going to be opportunities in that sense. There is going to be people coming back, people having these price rises, price gains. And there's there's also a possibility where everybody wins, where even tons of money will make you profit. But I'll keep you guys updated on that a bit more. If you guys want to be kept up to date, you know what to do. Smash that like button. And until next time, peace everyone.